Catch every tournament upset and every highlight with KFAN at Hop House. Join Justin Guard, Meatsauce, and Parker for Bracket Bash watch parties this Thursday, tipping off at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. You can catch college hoops on the big screens and prizes flowing all day, including 65-inch televisions. Get all the details at KFAN.com keyword calendar. We'll see you at Hop House at Mystic Lake Thursday and Friday. Going to be a wonderful couple of days of college hoops.
Can't wait.
Instead of 65-inch televisions, why don't they give away like 10 30-inch televisions?
People love the 5-inch TVs now.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
I got one in my pocket. Kinda.
Well, if you're like me, you got plenty of room in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, let's do the news.
We'll do the news, Core.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
Oh, Mel.
Brought to you by the Chris Hockey Band in Duluth next Wednesday and St. Michael next Thursday.
What time will that be?
I don't know, probably 7 or 7:30. Get your tickets.
That
Please
came
come
up
on out.
organically.
It did. Well, it's a sponsor, Core.
Yeah, Core. Sorry.
Did you, well, you didn't hear this. Did you hear about this?
Did an earthquake just come through? Yes. Our whole house shook.
And we thought that something hit like the roof of the grocery store. It was just a really loud bang.
And I just hear a giant thud, and then it persisted for like 10 seconds, and I'm just sitting there like, is this the end times?
It sounded like a bowling ball dropped on the floor above me. It was pretty loud.
Yeah, that was a meteor exploding above Northeast Ohio.
Jeez.
Can you play that soundbite again?
Did an earthquake just come through? Yes. Our whole house shook.
Yeah.
Yes, our whole house shook. I don't know why that made me laugh both times. It sounds like he or she is acting. I can't even tell which gender it is.
I thought she said gosh. Did she say yes?
Do it again.
Did an earthquake just come through? Yes. Our whole house shook.
Maybe it is yes.
I think she says yas.
Yes.
Anyway, it was a meteor and it exploded way up in the air. And here's an explanation from a smart guy.
What you're really seeing is not an explosion that's, up in the clouds. It's miles higher than that. We're talking 10 miles high or more. So way above where airplanes fly, right at the top of the atmosphere. So it's visible from a very long distance. The sonic boom will just keep going until it loses energy. So this is something that hit the atmosphere going 50 times the speed of sound, broke up, caused that fireball, and that boom when it broke up.
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking after I heard about this and saw the footage and all that stuff. Obviously, NASA and stuff knew this was going to happen, but they didn't tell us, right? And I would guess, right? Don't you expect they knew this thing was coming close to the Earth? I mean, it's pretty big. It's not enormous, but it's big enough for it to create a sonic boom in our atmosphere. I wonder, if when the end of times does come, yahas, that
You're excited.
that they won't tell us, and that's probably better.
That's a good question.
Well, it's like that movie. What was it called? Don't Look Up.
Yeah, right.
With Leo.
Yeah,
Never saw it, but
It's all right.
isn't the whole point of it like they're screaming on TV like, no, like the world's going to end. Like we're all toast.
yeah.
But nobody believes them? Is that the gist of it?
That sounds right to me. That rings a bell.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like they knew about this one.
No kidding. How would they not know? Don't they have telescopes no more?
There's a
Aren't
billion
they
of these
science?
things.
This one wasn't big enough to care about?
And, so the problem is, obviously meteors hit the Earth every day. And most of them we don't know. Most of them are not even close to big enough to do this. I think, they know the asteroids and stuff like that, but meteors are a little tougher to track. Plus, they're going as fast as they are going. And so.
Yeah, okay. I guess, that makes sense. I'm sure. I don't know.
I would hope that the bigger asteroids and stuff that they know about it, and then they can give us a heads up and Bruce Willis can go save our asses. But
Do you think they would tell us if it was over?
that's a
Would you want to know?
great question.
You would?
I think it would leak out.
Well, in today's day and age, it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Schefter would probably have it.
Yeah, it would be. We will find out about the end of times via at Adam Schefter on.
Yeah, or Pellicero. He's kind of connected.
Pelissero's playing initials on Friday.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
He'll be here 2 days from almost exactly right now.
Well, look at there.
He's the best.
All right, relax.
He is. He's very good at what he does.
Okay, calm down.
Come on, man.
Shut up.
He's not bringing you to the draft or anything.
No, I could get my
Not
own
gonna
way to
bring
the
you
draft.
Why don't you?
I'd rather watch it on TV.
Yes.
Yes. I had an opportunity to go last year, and I said no.
You should be financially responsible more.
And neutered.
Wait, time out. Time out. By not going to the draft, I am being financially responsible.
No, financial. I want you to be more financial. I want to live vicariously through you. And
You did once. I've spent way too much money on a pair of shoes.
That's a good point. That was fun.
You were hammered.
I was loaded. I brought a glass away from a restaurant.
You did.
I'm so confused.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Wish a meteor would hit me in the face.
Peppermill, baby.
Yeah.
Got myself a scorpion, a big ass glass, you know.
Did you rock like a hurricane?
I did.
And then he left with it.
And then I didn't think in my head. I got into the Uber and I was like, oh, this probably should have stayed at the table.
Was it in the news? Didn't somebody just get bitten by a scorpion in Vegas like within the last week?
Yeah, they're
scorpion bite.
Klaus Schmein?
Vegas.
The
Hang on.
second
Look this
one?
up.
Klaus Schmein?
News. I thought I just saw that on Twitter.
Silver Sevens Hotel in Las Vegas. Months after a similar incident. So
Where the hell is Silver Sevens?
You know, I don't know that. I've not heard of that one.
it's in Paradise.
Which is the Strip.
Yeah, so it is east of. It's on Flamingo Road. Yeah, so Flamingo Road, where like between the Cromwell and the Horseshoe.
Yeah.
If you just keep going east, it's
So it's off. It's the one
by that
street
nice Italian
back.
restaurant.
Yeah.
You know where the Buca de Beppo is?
Yeah.
Yes, across the street from there.
Okay. By the way, is the Cromwell now officially Vanderpump?
It's going to be. I don't think it's they're taking reservations now as the.
But they haven't swapped names yet?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Vanderpump?
Yeah.
Like Lisa Vanderpump, you would.
Well, sure, but isn't that a person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's great.
You like her.
Yeah, she was on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for a while. They kicked her off for some reason. Then she started her own show. Then she did Vanderpump Rules, which the last 3 seasons are the most staged thing that's ever been on TV.
But you like her still.
But I like her. Yeah, she's great.
Hate her show, though.
She's very kind to animals and takes a lot of
Will
animals.
she be
in.
kind to gamblers?
I mean, Hawk, you should
Asking for a friend.
Hawk, you should Google her.
He's going to Google the casino before he Googles her.
So, as of Monday, guests can only book rooms at the Cromwell through Saturday. All other dates for the remainder of the year currently unavailable.
Because of reconstruction
Right.
or just,
Yeah.
what are they doing? Remodeling?
Yeah.
The thing that happened after Civil War?
Yeah, reconstruction.
Yeah.
Well, Vanderpump went scorched earth.
Jeez.
Yeah, jeez.
I listened to too many audiobooks.
Sauce.
Yes, sir. Please don't ask me.
Oh, no.
Explain
No.
the concept of scorched earth.
Oh, thank God.
Isn't scorched earth like the concept of it would be is you're so mad that you're going to go like you're so pissed like you're going to like burn everything around you.
That's the
You're so
modern
mad.
usage. I mean, like the historic phrase or the historic concept scorched earth.
I don't know. Assume like a bomb. Isn't that scorched earth? Like you're going to bomb everybody?
I was looking at your report card. For history, it says N.
Oh, yeah.
As in
Yeah.
needs improvement.
I need improvement on a lot of things in my life, Corliss.
I think you're doing great. You're a medical marvel like Ross Geller.
I appreciate that. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate
You're a medical marvel.
No, well, thank you.
What is the scorched earth thing?
Yeah, what is it?
You're a history buff, right? What do you think it means? What's your best guess? From like a war
Is it
perspective.
a nuke thing?
No.
Is it a guns a-blazing thing?
Oh,
Well, kind of. I mean, if you think about it.
Kind of.
Right, yeah, I mean, kind of.
to just set everything on fire.
You just say,
Yeah.
we're going to kill everybody.
And we're going to leave essentially nothing. We're going to
Nothing.
literally
It's
set the world on fire so you don't
nobody-
have anything left
We
to
are going to
have.
salt the earth, so not only are we going to kill all of you, nobody will ever be able to grow anything here.
Yeah,
ever.
we're literally gonna scorch the earth we're gonna burn everything so there's nothing to have when
Is
we
that
leave.
where salt of the earth comes from?
No.
No, that comes from kindness.
I wish you guys would just decompose and become the salt of the earth.
What? Oh, Rosie. What?
All right, any more news?
Sure, I got other things, but it's 7:17. We should probably break and come back and do something.
Sauce, you'll do sports when we
Yes,
come
sir.
back. There's a ton of sports to talk about. Tons.
Oh, yeah.
Tons. After this, Power to Morning Show.
Want to be at the next big game or
yes.
concert?
Oh, my God, yes. Yes, dude.
We're giving
yes.
away tickets to the Wild, Santana, the Doobie Brothers, Chris Stapleton, and plenty more. Enter today, KFAN.com, keyword contest.
Oh. Hey, guys,
Yes, sir.
this is probably ridiculous. It's sports, though.
Well, that's what we do.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
It's time for Fan 5 and all the jazz.
Yep.
Is it possible that Anthony Edwards, you're familiar, they call him Ant, plays basketball?
Yep.
I mean, I think we know that he's a big deal. And I keep hearing that he's the next Michael Jordan, the next face of the league. Is it possible that being in Minnesota on the Minnesota Timberwolves is holding him back?
No.
No, because
I think he's
of-
holding himself back.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. That's my okay. So what is holding him back? And the reason I asked that question is I just watched a promo for the Obama Foundation that is nothing but President Obama and Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, the one-on-one bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he ends it by going like this.
We are going to be opening the Obama Presidential Center this summer to all visitors, even Anthony Edwards.
So President Obama singles out one person in his bit to have a rivalry with, and it's Anthony Edwards, right? Mm-hmm. I don't get the feeling that Anthony Edwards is Michael Jordan or is Kobe Bryant even. And what you just said, is that the answer? Does he not want to be the face of the NBA? Or is something holding? Is it the fact that he hasn't won a championship yet? What is it?
I mean, that doesn't help.
That doesn't help.
I think Ant is the face of regular season Timberwolves basketball.
Well
Where
said.
he might be the reason why we're awesome and frustrating at the same time, because I truly believe when we get to the postseason, Ant's going to flip the switch. We've seen it now 2 years in a row. When that flip is switched, he's drawn comparisons to Jordan.
Yes.
Even if it's ridiculous, you could still say that 2 years ago we had that conversation. Like, is he the next Michael Jordan?
ESPN had that conversation.
Right, because he moves like Jordan. There were some shots in the postseason 2 years ago that looked like it was like he's just got the same vibe. And then last year that wasn't quite the case, but still, I think playoff Ant is a world-class Hall of Fame player. Regular season Ant doesn't like defense.
So,
Or he gets up depending on what team they're playing.
Yes.
If they're playing the Magic on a Tuesday, he has no interest.
Then he might mail it in. Yeah.
back to my original question. You don't think that, I mean, would he be a global superstar if he were on the Lakers?
Well, yes, but I think he is
Oh, he
a global
definitely is.
superstar.
He
Okay,
definitely
I'm
is.
sorry. Would he be? I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my perception is wrong. I just don't think he is what everybody thinks he should be. No, that's not. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to take a shot at him. And maybe I should be taking a shot at him. I just the possibilities seem to be much bigger than the reality for him. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because again, now you could argue like the biggest players in the world, Wemby's in San Antonio, right?
I mean,
the Joker's in Denver,
SGA is in Oklahoma.
SGA's in OKC, right? The Greek Freaks in Milwaukee. So sure, LeBron and Luka are in LA.
Yeah.
I would
But a
argue
lot
that
of the
none of those people you just mentioned are LeBron.
No, but if you said who are the 5 best players in the NBA, it's basically the guys I just named.
Yeah.
And mostly they're in the Midwest.
Yep.
So, and even though Rosie, like 6 months ago, said he wouldn't trade for him, the face of the NBA for the next 10, 15 years is Wemby.
100%.
So Ant is a Hall of Fame player. Let's hope he finds a way to thread the needle and find a title for the Wolves at some point. But I don't think the Wolves are holding him back.
Okay.
I think the only person, when you're that good, when you're as good as Ant is, the only person that I think can truly motivate you more is yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You got to want it more than you wanted it the previous year.
And not to go too hardcore basketball on it, but I think after this season, they're going to kind of break up this band and try a different version of it.
Centered around Ant.
Centered around Ant with somebody like another guard that can score. They need, because their point guard is such a disaster. When they get into these games against these teams like Oklahoma City, they just basically triple team Ant. You don't know what you got in Julius every night. Rudy is a liability unless you throw the ball above his head, and sometimes he's a liability. But that Jaden is more of, Jaden's Jaden, the point guard situation is a disaster. If they had traded or gotten somebody like a Giannis who was healthy, they would be a force.
But think of what I just said, right? Let's go back to those teams I just listed. Outside of the Greek Freak and Milwaukee, and their season is whatever. Wemby in the West. Joker, West. SGA in the West. Luka, because LeBron's on the brink of retirement, West. The best thing that could possibly happen to Ant is not getting traded to a different team, is just having the NBA move the Wolves to the East.
And they would always be a favorite to be the number 1 seed if they were in the East.
I mean, there's Boston. But
still though. Yeah. But yeah,
Boston with a healthy Brown and Tatum is always going to be a handful.
And
this is serious NBA talk.
The President Obama thing goes back to when I think it was the Olympic team, and he was talking to somebody, and Ant walked up, and Obama made some joke about how this kid thinks he's the truth, and he's like, "Look me up, I am."
Yeah.
And the bit was that Anthony Edwards is himself around everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. And he's very confident.
I still think if you wiped the rosters cleaned and had a draft, it's 100% unanimous. Wemby's the first pick.
Yeah.
Right? SGA is probably second. With age, how old's the Joker now? Is he pushing 30? How old's Joker?
Yeah. Hawk, how old is he?
77.
Nikola Jokic is...
He's 77?
Yeah, he's played quickly.
Yeah.
How old's the Joker?
I seen what's going on with your jump shot. I remember you telling me you're the truth.
Yeah.
I better stand down. I'm the truth.
We're going to see right now. Right?
Yeah.
Joker just turned 31.
Yeah.
So you could argue, even though you could argue Joker's better, would you rather have Joker at 31 or Ant at what, 24?
You'd rather have Ant.
I'd rather have Ant.
Yeah.
Is he motivated?
Like we said, if they played the Lakers and the Spurs every night, he'd score 40 points. But when they run into these teams, when they play like tonight, if he was playing and they played the Utah Jazz, it's the motivation factor.
Duh.
None of them are. They just don't. They don't get up for these games against bad teams. But a Sunday matinee game against Denver, Oklahoma City, they get up for that. And that's why, as Corey said, he's lights out in the playoffs. He's highly motivated in the playoffs. It's most likely the only NBA game on, and he brings it every time. He carried them to the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row.
Well, good.
Oh, by the way, this was off air yesterday, but let's bring it up on air and see if the 4 of us want to get in on this.
We talked basketball?
No, but we talked about this concept. Chris, I was watching Jeopardy last week.
Ooh, good.
And there was a guy on Jeopardy that has a lifelong bet with his friends that I think is kind of interesting that maybe the Power 2 Morning Show could adopt.
Okay.
And let's take out Vikings, Wild, Twins, and Wolves.
Yep.
Because we would all want to see them win titles, correct?
Yeah.
Well, not all of them.
You wouldn't want to see the Twins win?
I didn't say that.
You did.
What team would you not want to see win in that group?
All of them.
Just checking. So, you know how when Ken Jennings or Alex Trebek back in the day has the little round where they ask the contestants to tell a cute little 30-second story, and it's like, get back to the game, let's go.
Yeah, come on.
And
More
most of the
action.
time, it's like, it's just nerd story after nerd story. But once in a while, I'm like, hey, that was interesting. So this guy's story was he had a draft with his buddies, and they all had to pick, I think it was one team in every sport that was never going to win a title. And then if that team wins, you have to pay all of your friends every time that team wins. So he said his joke was he picked the Houston Astros when they were absolute ass. Yeah. And now, of course, what have they won? 2 titles or more?
I think so,
2 or 3?
2 at least.
So essentially, you're picking teams and then anti-sweating them for the rest of your lives. So we could do it where it's until the power trip ends in whatever, 15 years, 20 years, or 2 years if we say the wrong word. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
But the joke would be, we would each pick one team from every league. And so, like, let's say I take the Washington Wizards, who are just historically awful, and it looks like they're never going to win anything. But then 5 years from now, they hit this monster number 1 pick, and 2 years later, they're in the NBA Finals, and we're sweating that I have to pay you each if they win the title. So you anti-sweat them for the rest of your life. I think that's kind of fun. If you guys are interested, I'm totally in. So we would each draft one NFL team, one NBA team, one Major League Baseball team, and one hockey team, and just anti-sweat them every year.
In.
Yeah, I'll do it. I think it's fun. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Done. Who in football would you just be like, man, they just don't, I mean. Cleveland would be in the mix. Arizona would be in the mix. The Jets.
The Titans.
If you
Jets, Titans.
Odds, I would do Buffalo just because I feel like they're cursed. Like if you got if
you don't get odds, you have to sweat them. So I would never want the Bills because Josh Allen's good enough to get you there. Yeah. But there's those off the top of our head, there's 4 or 5 teams already that's like, I don't think in the next 20 years they're going to do it, but maybe they do. NBA, you'd have like the Wizards. You'd have like the Hornets, even though they're playing well. Maybe the Magic.
Utah.
See, even with Apollo Bencaro, it's like, are they going to win the title though? No. Exactly. The Pelicans.
He was a number 1 overall pick.
Apollo?
Toughest.
Pelicans are in the mix. Which would be hockey.
Would be very tough
because I think it's Paulo.
The Anaheim Ducks were supposed to be terrible again, and now they're leading the Pacific Division.
So instead of like our parish versus the non-parish teams, where every year I just would anti-sweat those 8, it would be on a yearly basis. You're just anti-sweating your own 4.
Yeah, I'm in.
Cool.
That might be fun.
He's not texted me, but I will speak for Tommy. He's in as well. Can we pick the Gophers?
Oh.
So, but now we have to talk. How many people do we want in the bet? Because the more you have, by definition, the more likely is that one of them wins every year.
Yeah.
Because even if you take the bottom 7, once in a while, somebody from the bottom pops up and does it.
Yeah.
Not super
Can't
often.
touch the bottom. In too deep.
Like this guy said, he took the Astros when it looked like they had no chance.
Obviously, they didn't win, but that's what kind of happened with the Patriots, right? Where then they didn't have enough jerseys in the NFC or the AFC Championship because they Fanatics didn't have enough jerseys ready because they didn't think they're going to win. So this is fun. I like this.
And you just pay out year after year.
Yeah.
Like, think if you pick the Spurs and then they win the lottery and get Wemby, and you're like, man, I may be screwed for the next 20 years. I might pay out a ton. Every NBA draft lottery would be theoretically an edge of your seat. You'd be like, please, Sauce has the Wizards. We need him. You could really, truly anti-sweat other people's success.
Is there an angle where we can do this specifically for Minnesota teams?
I mean, you could include them.
No, I mean only Minnesota teams.
Yeah, so if it were just the 4 of us.
Yeah, like we each had to pick one team that will never win a title from the
Twins.
I mean, the first pick is the Twins.
But that's the problem, I think, is that it's just the way we would do it if you do it all 4 sports.
Yeah,
you could make it pretty fair. If the 4 of us, whoever gets the Vikings, even though they've never won it, I would say is such a favorite over the Twins. The Wild is a giant favorite over the Twins. The Wolves right now, massive favorite over the Twins. It just wouldn't be balanced.
A Little League team is a massive favorite.
If you could only have one of the 4, though, for the rest of the time, I would take the Wild first, maybe?
No, especially if they had Austin Matthews.
To win one.
Yeah.
Oh,
to win one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably take the Wild.
Well, yeah,
Because in the NFL, you have to have a quarterback. In the NBA, you have to have a star, and we do.
True.
But with hockey's randomness,
I love the Wild, though, but I think, the Wolves back-to-back Western Conference Finals.
I'm talking forever, though, not right now.
forever.
Right now, the window is the Wilds for sure.
Yeah.
Even slightly ahead of the Wolves.
But as
I think
long
the window
as you,
is the Wilds.
But as long as you have Ant, you have a shot.
For sure. Right now, the Twins have no
The Wild
chance.
are going to have
Zero.
to go through Dallas and Colorado, which they absolutely can. I agree. Beatable,
It's a weird way to travel.
That's a hell of a start to a playoff run where the Wolves have the traditional route easier than
They got to get through Wemby and SGA and Denver. I would say right now, likelihood of a title in the Twin Cities for the foreseeable future. It goes Wild 1, Wolves 2, Vikings 3, Twins a distant 4th.
I think the Saints might win a World Series before the Twins do.
Yeah, right.
Are they eligible?
Anybody disagree with that order, though?
No.
Wild, Wolves, Vikes, Twins?
Yeah.
That'd
That's
be great
correct,
for Wild.
yeah.
Anyway,
That'd be
I don't care.
sweet.
Somebody win something for God's sake.
Yeah, win something, man.
Yeah, for God's sakes.
Let's do more sports when we get back. We actually have Vikings news.
We do.
Because we technically have 1.5 new Vikings.
We got a guy from Denmark.
Maybe.
Oh, wait, his last name is DeMark.
Oh, brilliant.
And we lost a Viking. Not to death, just to free agency.
No.
What really matters
Somebody
is
go find
Vikings news is in about 3 minutes. After this on The Fan.
Dufresne, party of 3. Hey, welcome back.
Heyo.
It's a Wild Wednesday, by the way. We have tickets to Wild versus
tell.
Canucks on April 2nd. You can use the iHeartRadio app to send us talkback. Tell us who scores first for the Wild when they take on Chicago tomorrow night. All the details at KFAN.com. Keyword contest.
Hey, Hawk.
Yeah,
I'm sorry Howard upset UMBC last night in the beginning of March
that
Madness.
completely blew my bracket, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Well, now the core versus 4 is core versus 3 because you lost UMBC.
Yeah, I don't know why you picked them.
That was...
I had a tip from the drink cart lady.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah,
You're out one team in the... It hasn't even started yet,
I know.
Hawk.
I know. Well, it started for me, bud.
Yeah. Sorry I kept texting you during that last
Zach, you don't want in on core versus 4?
I don't think so.
You don't want to scratch that itch?
I got enough itches to scratch nowadays.
What are you dealing with? Poison oak?
It's I would rather not find out than...
I thought you said would Brazzers find out. Or is that just my mind
That's 'cause
turning
he's got
everything into
leprosy.
Brazzers?
Well,
You got a lot of what?
He's got leprosy.
Brazzers.
Power Trip Bet suggested we call that bet we just talked about Power Trip Purgatory.
Not a bad name. It would kind of be perfect to have 4 of us because there's 4 major sports. We could spin a wheel and like draft 1 through 4 in each. Like we'd all get 1 overall pick, first overall pick in each sport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'd get 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, and 4th and 1. So it would be, that would even be balanced.
Good idea.
Just
Let's
the sport would be randomized in which order we would get. We can discuss later.
I say we just do it.
How much per
Thanks,
title?
Nike.
How much do you pay out per title? Again, assuming that this might take years to pay out. It might take a long time to pay out.
23.
It might take 23 years.
$23?
That's not enough.
$20,000.
What about $100 a person?
Yeah, I don't think that's enough. Because let's say we wait 7 years and then the Wizards win the NBA title and then I owe each of you 100. I paid Gorg 200 on Sunday.
Can you make it 100?
Yeah, good point.
Anyway, let's talk about it later. Let's do sports.
It's time for Vikings news on
Yeah!
the Power Trip, presented by
All right, we have a new punter. His name is Johnny Hecker. If you remember, Ryan Wright went to the New Orleans Saints. He went to college, I think, at Tulane, so he's kind of going home, even though it's not where he grew up. But anyway,
good for him.
So Ryan Wright's a New Orleans Saint, and Johnny Hecker signed
now Johnny Hecker's in the game to punt. Now, you got to be careful with Johnny Pecker. All right, 3-2. You got to be all right. 3-2. You got to be careful with Johnny Hecker because he likes to pass.
So Johnny Pecker was with the Rams when KOC was there, and also Vikings special teams coordinator Matt Daniels was also in LA.
Oh, yeah.
And
Right.
so they both obviously were like, this guy still got it. We both know Johnny Hecker. We both trust Johnny Hecker. So I'm assuming they both signed off on it and said that's a good answer.
Yeah, and he can pass, as PA said.
Yeah, Johnny Becker.
Who would you rather see pass this year? Kyler Murray, J.J. McCarthy, or Johnny Hecker?
You mean it's like pass the football, not pass away?
Yes, rank them 1, 2, and 3.
To throw the football.
On a consistent basis, not just once in a while.
Kyler Murray.
That's 1.
Johnny Pecker.
That's 2.
McCarthy. Zach?
Other way around.
McCarthy 1.
Yeah.
Hecker 2. Murray 3.
I mean, probably we'll put Murray up to 2, but...
So we have a new punter, and again, we also then have a new holder. So DePaula is back. He re-signed. He's an All-Pro. He's All-Pro.
They're all All-Pros.
Mm-hmm. And then Johnny Hecker and Will Reichard. We also signed some dude I've never heard of to an offer sheet.
Yeah.
Some giant dude from the Bills that can apparently play left and right tackle.
Yep, played all 17 games for him last year, Core.
Damn.
He switches back and forth between left and right tackle. But they put one of those agreements on him where they can match any offer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it a transition tag?
No, it's just an offer sheet. So he was a restricted free agent. So, but the post that I read was something like if the Vikings get him, we don't have to give up draft compensation. You know, a lot of those offer sheets are like, if you match this, then you have to give us a third-round pick. It's like, nope, I guess there's no draft compensation, so I don't understand. I guess they just have right of first refusal.
That is exactly right. Yep, I just read the article just now. That's exactly it. 27-year-old dude, played 218 on the right side of tackle, 94 snaps, I should say, on the left side. So he's played both sides, and you could always use that kind of depth. He's a big dude, man.
Yeah, that's sweet.
You guys think we'll go with Blake Brandel at center? Think he'll end up being our starting center this year?
I mean, you still got a little bit of free agency, and you still have the draft, and obviously post June 1 cuts and things like that. But if the season started today, I think that's the answer.
Yeah.
There's so
we'll see what happens.
Center out of Auburn named Connor Liu. He's a guy that they might take in the second or third round, so he might be their starter. But as of now, if, as you just said, Cor, if they were going to play a game tomorrow, Brandel would be their center.
We mentioned it earlier, but the Vikings lost a player in free agency because Ty Chandler went to the Saints.
See you, buddy.
27 years old, 5th rounder in 2022. He was the last remaining draft pick from the 2022 class. Now, every single one of them is no longer with the Vikings. About half of them are out of the league, but he was the last one because Jalen Naylor went to Vegas about a week or so ago. And now Ty Chandler goes to the Saints.
No.
40 career games with the Vikes, 181 carries, 3 rushing touchdowns. All of them came in the year 2023. Last year he played in just 3 games, 17 carries, 47 yards.
Crazy.
So,
yeah.
You know, before they traded for Jordan Mason and when Ty Chandler was hurt, it looked like it was going to be for a second maybe Aaron Jones and Ty Chandler as the backup, but seemed like Jordan Mason was a pretty obvious upgrade.
Yeah. Which, as we've talked about, I don't think the two that they have with Aaron Jones and Mason would keep them from taking a running back in the top 100 of the draft picks that they have. I think they have 3 picks in the top 100. They have 4. 18, 48. Their third round pick in the 97.
Only if she's 5'3". What was it? 18 what?
I think it's 18, 48.
Keep talking.
I don't know the third one, and then 97.
So 18, 48, and 97?
Yeah.
Chris, wasn't that the gal in Denver?
Yeah. Yep. I luckily had a measuring tape with me.
The police jotted it down just for his or her records.
Yeah, I was like, Sting, get the hell out of here.
What are you doing? He was so disappointed.
He was. Hey, can I change the subject immensely but stay in sports for a moment?
Sure.
Yeah, man.
That was basically it for Vikings news anyway.
You guys, how often do you guys read articles in the paper and you're like, either I'm very confused and having a stroke or they wrote this completely incorrectly?
Oh, once in a while.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I just read a headline and read the story and I was like, what? Minnesota snowboarder Mike Schultz wins bronze medal in his latest Paralympic Paralympic race. I know Mike Schultz. Mike Schultz is one of our snowcross racers. He's a genius. He's great. He's fantastic. He was one of our best. He lost his leg in a terrible accident. He said, you know what? I'm not done. He started building his own prosthetic legs. And they've worked so well that people use them all over the world, right? He makes his own business right out of St. Cloud. Brilliant dude. Great guy.
Good for him.
He just won a bronze medal in snowboarding in the Paralympics. And when I read it, I was like, well, that must be a misprint. They must have had some sort of snowmobile thing in the... No, he learned to snowboard and just won the bronze medal in the Paralympics.
Good for him,
How
man.
about that?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were doing that, Mike. Congratulations. That's huge.
That's
Talk
pretty
about
cool.
somebody who took, he broke his leg so badly, they had to amputate the son of a bitch.
So like the Teddy Bridgewater scare.
Right.
Yeah.
You break
Right.
it so bad. Well, even
Or
Lindsey Vonn.
Lindsey Vonn,
Lindsey
exactly.
Vonn almost just said she was on the brink of getting it amputated after Italy. Jeez.
He won his 4th Paralympic medal on Friday, March 13th.
Good for him.
And now he's going to retire. How about that? 44-year-old dude out of St. Cloud. Competing
All 4 in snowboarding?
That's a good point.
It'd be badass if they weren't. If he did it in multiple sports, it'd be even crazier.
Yeah, and if that was his 4th one in snowboarding, and I didn't know he did snowboarding, I'm even more embarrassed. But Team USA said 95% of the top Paralympic lower limb snowboard athletes use BioDAP products, which is his company. Holy crap, man!
Yeah.
How about that?
Good for him.
So anyway, there you go. One of us out of St. Cloud. Great dude, man, and congratulations. Yeah, there you go.
Sauce, that guy's got one leg and he's a better athlete than you.
Yeah, correct. He has one leg and he's a better athlete than you.
That's true, too.
That is very true, yes.
Great point.
Yes.
Right.
Why don't you try it?
Snowboarding?
Sure.
I did a couple times.
Try it again.
It's hard.
I'm surprised you weren't good at it. You got those big old calves on you.
Yeah,
I was
perfect for snowboarding.
I was good at, for a while, I was good at skiing. I love skiing.
You do?
Yeah. But I have these huge legs, so the snowboard boots sometimes don't
But
fit.
you're so
very well.
top heavy.
I'm very top heavy.
Yeah. Like you start snowboarding down a mountain and gravity takes hold of that head of yours.
Yeah, it's over
And
for
it's
me.
over for everybody below you.
It's a good point, though. What a waste of a couple of awesome calves. Like, you should pull a rickshaw.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You really should. You might want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Well,
If you
why
get,
do you want me
I'm
gone?
just saying, if you get fired today, and I don't think that you're going to, but it's not 0%. We know it's not 0.
Yeah.
I hope not.
If you
With
get fired,
cause.
with cause, because you still have an hour to say an unbelievable word that gets you fired.
Or just could keep performing like this.
Yeah.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah, needs improvement. But in the next hour, if you get fired, go home. First thing you should Google, Twin Cities rickshaw.
In this weather?
Exactly. In this climate, all climates.
Who would I
Pull it in
carry
all
around?
climates. Whoever
Anybody
needs
who's
a
got
ride.
money. I mean, what are you?
Yeah.
Would you
Too
let
good for some people.
Would you let me take you from where you live to here, Hawk?
I wouldn't let you take me from here to the bottom floor of this building.
Like, for example, look, Sauce, at 9 o'clock when we're done, Costco sometimes is an absolute madhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Right. In that parking lot, every Costco parking lot is a tornado.
Disaster.
It
Yeah,
sucks.
last Friday it was a disaster and a half.
So if you get fired today and tomorrow I need to make a Costco run, you pick me up in a rickshaw by Continental Diamond, and bike me over essentially straight to the front door of Costco, and then rickshaw me back.
Yeah.
I'd slip you a 10.
Well, that's like, yeah.
I'd give you a 10 for
Would you
your
do me a
for your
favor?
time and effort.
If you're going to do this as a career, and I suggest you do, change your name legally to Rickshaw, and then be Rickshaw's Rickshaws.
Yeah, Rickshaw.
I'm
At your
surprised that's
service.
not a Marvel character.
Yeah, correct.
Rickshaw.
Oh, that's
and he has wheels and he pulls people.
I was born to do this.
Yep.
Call me Colonel Shaw. Rick, come on, man.
Rick, shut
I
up.
can't do that, Rick.
Yeah.
And other sports news, the WNBA and the Players Union have reached an agreement on a transformational new CBA. That just happened last night, apparently. Well, technically, early Wednesday morning.
So now are we on pace to not lose games? Is that the case?
I think we'll lose a couple. I mean, you can't win every one of them. I guess you could. We're pretty good.
You could, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
When is
Specifics
Nafisa
still need to
supposed
be
to be back?
finalized over the next few weeks as lawyers on both sides work on the new CBA, and they want to take as long as possible because, hourly. A term sheet should be done in the next day or two. So there you go. I guess they've reached an agreement.
Going
They
to be
fired that
interesting
one
to see what
lady?
that is.
That everybody didn't like?
The commissioner that
Yeah.
everybody hated?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, good question. Wasn't the hot rumor that she was going to be out
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, right.
after the CBA?
They
Or
got
did
new-
she get fired weeks ago and we already forgot?
You know,
That's also
I wish
possible.
I knew.
I don't think so. I think we
Yeah.
would have.
I think we
would
would
have
have
talked about
heard
it.
that.
We
Yeah.
might have.
Kathy Engelbert.
Yeah, Humperdinck.
Paul, your hands up.
The WNBA commissioner.
Well, that's
Woodhawk.
offensive.
Would you drive her around in a rickshaw if she ever visited the Twin Cities?
Yeah, come on, Rick, answer the question.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know they expanded the league by 2 teams?
What are the 2 team names?
Toronto and Portland?
What are their team names?
I am going to get fired if I tell you what came to mind.
Okay. Got it. I don't want you fired.
Thank you. I ain't got those calves you've got.
Yeah. They're pretty nice.
Listen to this. Teams will need to negotiate with the more than 80% of players who are free agents this offseason.
Ew.
80% of their players are free agents.
Yeah, it's like Martins said a week or so ago. A lot of them were smart enough to say, "I'm not signing a new deal until I know what the new CBA looks like."
Yeah.
Right, because they didn't want to sign a longer contract and then waste a bunch of money for a couple of years. They did the smart thing.
Yeah.
Stay free agents.
Yeah, that's the right
Get
move.
the maximum amount of money. Why not? And if you need a ride to the stadium, just don't use Uber. Don't use a limo.
By the way,
Rick,
she's still
just
the
call Paul.
she's still the commissioner. Yeah, because she makes a statement. I bit my tongue. She makes a statement in this article.
Oh.
I thought they threw her out.
No.
I thought they did too. I thought they were
wanted
like,
to.
see ya.
But this doesn't help things on that front. If she successfully negotiated the CBA without losing any games.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Whoops.
Well, she's not going to need your rickshaw service to the airport, so
Yeah.
never mind. Stand down.
Yeah, okay.
Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire.
See, the Toronto Temple would be the name of your rickshaw company in Toronto because you're going to bust ass like Fred Flintstone. You're going to move. With those calves, you got to move, man.
Yeah,
Can I
but
ask you a question?
you like
Go
to
on.
move it.
When have I ever busted my ass?
When you
When you
fell
fell
down.
on your porch?
That's exactly right.
Well played, yeah.
We have audio.
Yeah, we sure do.
That hurt.
Do you want to hear the audio of it again?
Yeah.
People in Ohio were like,
Keep it going.
Did an earthquake just come through? Yes. Our whole house shook.
yes, your neighbors.
Yeah, that was Jeff Lambert and
played,
Kelly
Zach.
Lambert.
Yeah.
Well played.
That was yeah, that was Tyler No Guy going, what the hell just happened?
That second voice honestly sounds like the creepy dude from Family Guy.
Play it again.
Did an earthquake just come through? Yes. Our whole house shook.
And we thought that something hit like the roof of the grocery store.
There.
Yes.
Jeez.
There you go.
Man on the street interviews. You can do those when you're pulling a rickshaw.
Yeah, I could.
Oh, jackpot.
You're
Yep,
right. That's
there
what
he
it
is.
All right, why do I keep saying front page sports? It's Fan 5. You know, it's like sports stories
Yeah.
and stuff. We'll do
Yeah,
that when we
man.
get back. Then headlines.
All right.
Between now and 9 o'clock. Then 9 to noon takes over. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.